Good to see you again. Good to see you.
Always a pleasure.
So looking back on that UConn game and knowing this was going to be a short week, is it a positive from like a player, maybe a body standpoint? You didn't play in the second half at all, did you?
I didn't touch this field in the second half at all.
Was that good though for guys knowing it was going to be a short week, that it wasn't a bye week, but you weren't taxed?
Not as much as I would be if I played a whole game, of course. And it's good to get the young guys a lot of experience because I'm out of here in a couple months. Right. So it's good to get the next guy up to get some playing time, some real-time playing time.
So is that always a fun game from a locker room standpoint when so many guys get in there and play? You got Matt Lee, playing center, getting extended reps. I mean, wins like that are good, not just for the scoreboard purposes, but when a lot of guys play, how positive is that?
It's really positive because I'm always trying to encourage Matt Lee. Like, I'm trying to let him know that I believe in him. As soon as I'm going, like, this is your show. Like, you can do it, bro. And, like, I'm always trying to teach him everything I know. So, like, to see him go out there and apply the things that I've been trying to teach him is really encouraging.
Yeah, I mean, I know every game, you treat them the same. Don't want to know every week. But this game against Cincinnati, you remember the game last year. That was a game day. It was to decide the East. Conference was on the line. I mean, just electric atmosphere. And, this is a game that they've circled on their calendar, as you and your teammates probably are fully aware. So what's your expectation going into a game like this, knowing that, you kind of have that bullseye? Or you've always had the bullseye.
Yeah, and just about every game that we play, we know that teams are going to get our best just because of the outside noise surrounding UCF. Everybody circles the UCF game on their schedule, so we know that UC or Cincinnati is going to give us a good game. So we're going to go out there and give them our best shot as well.
What do you kind of early going know about those guys? Obviously, I know you played last year. They're coming off a blowout win against Marshall. What do you kind of expect to see from their defense?
I might have a lot of respect for their interior linemen and their linebackers on the second level as well. Just playing against them over the past couple years. I played against Cincinnati each year that I've been here, and I had a lot of respect for the last two D linemen that they had, and I know that the guys that's coming behind them are just as good, so it should be fun.
It was 2 weeks ago, but against Pitt, it was on the road, and you guys realize every detail matters, every little thing matters. Is that experiences learned from that game maybe help you going into what's going to be another tough road game?
Definitely. Each game is a learning experience. Whether you win or lose, it's a learning experience. There's always something that you didn't do perfectly, so you always want to be on the upper end of that learning experience. But all the time, if we didn't play a perfect game, which we never will, you always want to learn something from it.
What was your favorite touchdown in the game against UConn the other day? Was it Gabriel Davis's 73-yarder, or was it Adrian Killen's he gone play?
Gabe Davis was a lot of fun, but I gotta say the one that when AK was running down the sideline, if you go watch the film, you can see me chasing behind him. Mainly because I don't know if I should be saying this, but AK told me that if he break one and he's running down the sideline, nobody's around, if I run up behind him, he'll throw it back to me. So I'm trying to get me my first touchdown. So every time AK breaks, just know you're going to see JJ running behind him.
Yeah, but that's got to be a lot of fun, though, when you see him break off a long run as an offensive lineman, because he's had those, obviously, in his career. And, as an offensive lineman, those big runs, they got to get you excited, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to see those guys get out there and run.
Yeah. So what's kind of your expectation? Last thing about Cincinnati, it could be a hostile environment. Are you expecting, those guys to really get after it, fan-wise and crowd-wise? What's kind of atmosphere you think you're going to be walking into?
Very hostile, like you said, and we know that the fans are going to be going crazy, and we know that it's going to be really loud. So we have like different implementations that we put in just for that. So knowing that we're going to get their best game and their best environment, it's really uplifting and like encouraging to us to go out there and be successful.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot, man.